Hey, welcome to my Make Yourself at Home workout series. Today's focus is lower body. You got it, leg day. So what I have is 8 moves. First move is gonna be a mobility move, body weight only, but then you're gonna need some equipment for the other 7 moves. So make sure you have a selection of weights, some from moderate all the way up to heavy. Also, you'll need either a weight bench or a chair because one of our moves is going to require us to start from a seated position. Don't knock it till you try it. Our last move is going to be a challenge. Try it. If it's impossible to do, if it's too hard to do, that's fine. You're going to build yourself up to being able to do it. So make sure you revisit this workout over and over and over until you're able to hit that challenge move. I'm ready to start. Are you ready to start? That is enough chit chat. Let's get going. Move number 1, walkouts. This is our mobility move. So sink into your hips, walk out to a plank, walk back into a squat, and stand up. Abs brace nice and tight. If you've been with me for any amount of time, you know I love walkouts. One of my absolute favorite bodyweight moves. Do them on a daily basis. So if I'm going too fast for you, that's okay. Slow down, go at your own pace. That's the thing about these workouts. They're structured so that you can work at your own pace. You can stop and rest if you need to. And in fact, you should be needing rest if you're working hard enough. So we got a few more of these, and then we're gonna pick up something moderate to heavy that we're gonna hold at our chest. Our first move is a combination move. It's gonna be a squat and lunge combo. So let's go ahead and set up for that right now. I'm gonna stack some weights at my chest, and we'll set up for our squat and lunge. So feet outside your hips. We've got 1 squat and then 1 backward stepping lunge. Step back in for your squat and then change sides on your lunge. Okay, in your squat, feet outside your hips, and you push your hips back and down to about knee height, keeping the back long and straight and chest lifted. In your lunge, long step back, drop the back knee towards the floor, and your front knee should stay stacked right over your front ankle. I want you to be mindful to push your knees out and open. So almost like you can pretend like I've got a little finger. I'm pressing just in the inside of your knee to help you push it out. Almost there. And rest for a second. All right, this is where you're gonna need your chair or your bench. Scoot it on over. And then you can hold that same weight or body weight only for this one to start with. Have a seat, lean your body weight into your right leg. And you're gonna try to stand up and sit down with your weight mostly on that right leg. We are gonna switch halfway through, so no worries. Breathing in, breathing out, and using control to sit yourself down and stand yourself up. Lots of ab brace. And now change sides. All right, so we're going about 45 seconds each move. And we have about 15 seconds in between moves to change our weight or shake it out or whatever we need to do. And you can see that if I'm losing my balance, I'm kind of tapping down with that other foot. So you could totally do that if you need to. This is one of those sneaky little moves that if you've never done it before, rest. If you've never done it before, it can feel quite challenging. All right, we got that one done. Next up, grab your heavy set of weights. We're gonna do a sumo deadlift. Romanian style, so we're just going from the top down to about, even with our shins. Sumo means feet are wide. Okay, so separate your feet nice and wide, toes angle open, push hips backwards as you hinge from your hips. So you're leading with your chest, hips are pushing back so the weight shifts into your heels. Dig the heels in and squeeze the glutes and hamstrings to help you stand up. Keep your shoulders tucked in their back pockets and strap your seatbelt on. You got 15 seconds to go. Breathing in, breathing out. Leg day always shoots the heart rate up, always makes us breathe heavier. Last one right there, and rest. All right, friends, you can keep that same weight if you want to, or bump it down a notch if you're feeling like you need a little breather. We're going into curtsies next. So a curtsy looks like this, and as soon as you're ready, you can join me. So we step back as if we're trying to send our heel towards the back corner. Shoulders stay back, Back stays long and straight. And it's a really big push out of the front heel. I'm gonna turn from to the side so you can see a little bit better the alignment. The toes are angled open slightly. And we're pressing our front knee out over the foot, over the shoe, which is what brings the quads to work. When you let your knees track forward over your foot, quads have to engage quite a bit. All right, let's fight for a couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, you can keep that same weight, or again, if you need to bump it down a notch, you can. We're going into a split stance, Romanian deadlift. So make a little kickstand. Let's start with the right foot back. And we're gonna shift our body weight into our left side, hinging forward and standing up. Hinging and standing. So again, I'll show you from the side. So you push your hips backwards. When you get to the bottom, your back should be long and straight, and it should be parallel to the ceiling. And again, most of our body weight is in that left foot that's in front. You can see I'm hitting a little pause at the bottom. That just helps me make sure I'm digging my front foot in so that my hamstrings and my glutes on that front leg are really engaging to help me stand up tall. 3, 2, 1. Rest. I'm gonna put my weights down for a second because you know it's getting tough. All right, guys, we got 2 moves left. How you feeling? I'm feeling it, but it feels awesome. We can know our hard work's working. Let's go ahead and pick those weights up. Split stance on the other side. Hinge and stand. All right, Romanian deadlift. Split stance on the other side. Now, if you feel this too much in your back, in fact, if you feel any deadlift too much in your lower back, usually means we're not pushing our hips back far enough. So I want to really be intentional to push the hips backwards towards the wall behind you. Keep the weight really close to your legs so that you start to feel it more in the glutes and the hamstrings and not so much in your back. All right, friends, we're close. 1 more. And rest. And we're down to the last move. Let me show you the last move and you can decide what to do with it. It's called surrenders. You're gonna start on your knees. You can hold weight anywhere you like. We're gonna go up, up, down, down, and change our lead leg every time. I'm gonna hold a set of dumbbells at my sides and let's go. Up, up, down, down, and we change legs. Up, up, down, down. Now, it's important to start down, step in front of you to stand up, step behind you to kneel down, okay? And you might wanna have like an extra cushion if your kneecaps are starting to feel this. When we stand up, we don't stand all the way up. We try to stay in that kind of modified chair squat position so our legs stay loaded. All right, how you handling the challenge? Breathe through it. Oh, I'm so glad you decided to take it on. 3, 2, and 1. Well, that brought me to my knees. You can repeat it up to 2, 3 times and get yourself an entire leg day workout here. You can tack it on to any of my other make yourself at home workouts, or if 1 time's enough, call it a day. All right, friends, I want you to make sure you go check out my website, tansysmithfitness.com. I have all kinds of beautiful merch available for order and for pre-order. Sign up for my email list. I send out tons of news about all of my training plans, a lot of free training plans, and I send out all kinds of fitness secrets, tips, and tricks to help you stay strong. I am so grateful you joined me today for my Make Yourself at Home leg day workout. I'll see you soon.